Live in forever. I haven't been like doing a lot of social media lately because I moved 2 weeks ago. And I talked a little about this before, but I basically moved back to reconcile with my husband. And so far it's been really great. It's been nice to be back in my house. We never divorced. We just like separated, lived separate for like 4 years, and then now we're back together. On my slate, so I just got back from a short tour in New Jersey. I did a 5-day tour there. I shot with Danny Driver and Hot 100 Rock. I love shooting with Rick. He is so amazing, so it's just easy to go back and shoot with him. Same with Danny. And then this next tour, I'm going to LA again. First, I'm going to Chicago to work with Maddie Jacobson, and then I'm going to LA. I'm gonna be working with a bunch of people. I have like 5 different shoots scheduled in LA by itself. And yeah, like pretty much I've been working my ass off, like trying to get gigs. Hey Peter, hope you're having an awesome day. And not only doing that, but also campaigning for the AVN and XBIZ awards. I'm going to drop the voting links below. Please vote for me daily. Right now, Peter, I'm not on tour. Right now I am at my house before tour. I leave next week and it's gonna be super exciting. And for now, I do plan on staying in Virginia for like a little bit, but eventually I might move back down south just because there's a lot more in my industry in Florida. So that's something I'm considering and thinking about. In the meantime, I've been also training for my next marathon, which is in November. I'm so stoked for it, but it does, sorry, Peter, I don't have any shoots there, or else I would go there. Maybe for a marathon. But I do have a marathon in November, and it has been making my schedule crazy. So a marathon is 26.2 miles. I usually do them in like 5 to 6 hours. Virginia's okay. I like Florida better. I'm a Florida girl. Florida or Alaska over Virginia, just because I lived in both. I've lived in all 3, and both Florida and Alaska. First state would be Alaska. So anyways, for marathons, I've done about 10 of them. I'm doing another one. That's why it's been really hard, not only with like tour, but also with customs and stuff. So if you are trying to get customs from me or waiting on customs, thank you for being so patient. My sport is not for the weak or the faint of heart. So I've been maintaining my training schedule 4 to 5 days a week, like 4 days running and like 2 to 3 days of lifting. So like about 5 to 6 days a week working out, and it's been really great. I'm super stoked to do my 11th race. Yeah, that's very true, Peter. Yeah, so I'm super stoked about all this though, and it's gonna be great. If you do want to meet me in person, I'm going to all the conventions, all of them, except for X3 in LA, but I will be going to Exotica coming up in Jersey, the big Exotica. I'll be there the entire time. I'm going to be sitting at the Rub PR's table, and I'll be signing, I'll be selling merchandise. I already have hats, cute little stickers to give away. Hats will be for sale, and t-shirts that will be for sale, as well as my books. So if you want to get one of my books, Peter, I am not a sugar baby. I am just a adult actress. That's all I do. And I tell people that all the time. Unfortunately, my schedule does not allow for sugar babying, so that's not a service I offer. I would never, between porn and like indie shooting and collabs, like I just don't have the extra time to do like the escorting or like companionship or sugar babying. I wish. That would be really cool to have more time. I mean, I don't though. So it's been stressful. Right now I'm already at my limit because I'm also working on my 4th book, which has been delayed because of work. Like I can't sit down and focus long enough to write enough to get a book out, and I've written 3 books already. So I can't sit here and say, people can sit there and be like, oh, she's never gonna write it. No, I already wrote 3. So like I already write books and have written books. The problem is if I don't have the time to sit down and write, then I can't finish another book. And this year has been really hectic between moving. I moved back 2 weeks ago, and then went on tour after a week to New Jersey for a week. I'm back a week again, and I'm going out another week. So I barely have enough time. I've been working on my new streaming room. I'm so excited. So a little bit of background, my husband and I own this lovely house. We bought it when we were very young and stupid, but at least we made one right decision and married each other. Oh, 2 right decisions and bought this house. I love it. I'm debating if I should turn this into my studio because I have an extra bedroom here that I've been working on. I've been turning it into my own streaming studio, but I also have plans on buying another property that I might use like exclusively for adult industry stuff, but we'll see because I also like living in multiple places. The last year was actually really fun, like being able to live in Florida while my husband and I were working on things up here was cool. It was cool to be a snowbird for like a year, especially this young. I'm really young to be a snowbird. And yeah, so I just plan on going to like everything. Exotica Jersey, Exotica DC, AVN I will be at in Vegas, which will be so cool. So please, if you want to meet me, come to these events. I would love that. I would love to meet you guys face to face. If you want to buy my books, if you want to have me sign the books that you buy from me, you have to go to the conventions because I never do mail out signings. It's just not worth my time. I wrote that book selfishly. I wrote all 3 of my books selfishly for myself. So like, it's not about sales for me. It's not even about spreading my art. Like my art's already out there. I don't need to spread it. So if you want me to like sign your book, the only way is to get me to do it at a convention in person at a big corn event. But please come by. I would love that so much. And after that, you know, pretty much the same thing, like over the winter, DC Exotica. I'm gonna be taking kind of a shooting break in November for a little bit, so get ready, because if you think I was gone for a while then, I'm gonna be gone for a little bit in November. Or at least, you know, if you do see me, I won't be as glamorous because it's hard for me to make content doing marathon stuff because I don't wear makeup. I don't, thank you, Peter. I don't wear makeup. I don't do my hair when I go running, and it's not as exciting. It's not as sexy as my other content. I understand that. I don't really care though. I'm not, if I cared only about money, I would totally give up my sport. I would go get implants. I would get a bunch of plastic surgery. I love my sport, and no matter what I look like, I don't think I would do anything. No matter what I look like or what I could possibly make, I don't think I would ever be able to give up the sport of marathon running for my career. And even like every career, it's become an issue. This career, I don't want it to become an issue. So I'm staying on top of it by booking things in advance, communicating with people so they have fair expectations of me, because it's hard when people want to get close to me during this time. Like, this is not absolutely not. And I actually had to tell a few directors recently that, like, I understand they want a good working relationship with me and they want to be friends with me. That's fine. But like, I don't even text or call my own best friends and family who I'm really close with every single day. So like, they should not expect that either. And it's stressful. It's like, this is my job. People pay to talk to me. So I'm not going to talk to you for any extended period of time for free. I'll answer questions and I'll answer 1 sentence, 1 word answers, but we're not going to have full blown conversations, private, one-on-one, unless you're paying for them. That's just how I work. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Even if you're a director, even if you are a co-talent, like, and even co-talents know, like, when we're talking, we're usually setting something up. They might be sending a meme to me, whatever, but it's still a job. So like, I don't want them bothering me. Like, I work on my phone, so I don't want to be on my phone when I'm not working, if that makes any sense. Well, Peter, hit them up, please. I've just made this announcement on Reddit too. If you guys want to see me work with a certain studio, that's on you guys to go and message those studios, engage in their posts, tag me in their posts, or else they're not going to know who I am, because I don't do very extreme stuff and I don't plan. Yeah, I've seen 2 drops. I've seen some of their stuff. Actually, I think, wait, I probably was on them. If they're through Team Skeet, I might have been, oh no, that's Milf Drop, sorry. Anyways, I don't do any extreme content, and I don't plan on doing it because I don't do drugs. So like, and I'm not in crazy debt. So there's nothing I need like tens of thousands of dollars for. And it's like, look, no hate to any of the girls in the industry doing that, especially the ones that like it. If you just like doing what you do, like if you just like having really graphic things that I can't talk about on YouTube because it will get demonetized, but like things that I don't consent to, butt stuff, for example, like I'm not going to be doing those shoots regularly, like ever. Like I made this announcement before where it's like, I'm only producing probably 5 to 10 of those because of my lifestyle as a marathon runner. Like I'm not going to destroy my body, destroy my mind, destroy my emotional state or mental stability, which is really strong. Like I'm one of the most emotionally stable people I know. Like I literally get up every day and no matter what's going on, I go running. Like all the effing time. Sunday I have a half marathon, casual. It's not even a race. Like that's just how far I have to run for my training. And it's been complicating things because I love my job. I really do. But it's a balancing act to be able to be a writer, to be an avid marathon runner who's running races, like multiple races a year, which is my goal, is to get back to like, I used to do like 2 to 3 races a year. So I want to get back to that where I'm doing like 2 to 3 races a year. And it's going to be exciting, but it's still going to be challenging to keep navigating, like meeting new directors, working with new people and explaining my limitations. Like right now I told people I can't shoot on Sundays because that's when my long run days are. It's just the way it is right now. But I hope you guys enjoyed this live. I will be back with another update, probably from on tour next week. And yeah, I'm excited. It's been really great getting back. Like I had my tour in LA and yeah, Peter, it is hard. I mean, it was hard living in Florida because I still had to travel, but now it's like I have to travel for longer periods of time. So it's a little bit harder. But it's worth being back with my husband, and like it's definitely worth hanging out with my pets again and it's like having a family back. So that's pretty cool. It's really weird. Like usually you hear the opposite. Usually you hear like people break up because of the adult industry. Yeah, Peter, they do actually. So fortunately in this case, Maddie is such a sweetheart. He did fly me out. Not all of them do, but yeah, like if I have like a director in an area that will pay for it, or say I have like 5 or 6 shoots in an area, more than likely somebody is paying for that flight that I'm working with, which is awesome. I don't mind it though. I mean, I'm on shoot 88. By the time I get back from this tour, I'm gonna be on shoot 94. Longest I left my hubby was 4 years. So I was in Alaska for 2 years. But we've also been together for like 12. So we were like separated for that long. And then we just, well, like 3 years technically, because the past year we started reconciling. And yeah, I can't see my life with anyone else really. That's why I reconciled, because it's like, I have taken a look at the dating market. I've taken a look at dating dynamics, and y'all are fucked. Like, I hate to be like, man, I feel so sorry for everybody that's in the dating market right now, because I think, you know, at the end of the day, you have to adjust your expectations to things, right? So like me as a marathon runner, I go into races knowing I'm not an elite runner. I'm not an elite runner. So like, what does that mean? I'm not going to leave with a first place to a third place medal. I'm not going to leave with a Boston qualifying time. I will leave with the finisher's medal, which I love. I probably value that thing as much as like an elite athlete values their first place medal, but we're not the same. Genetically, we're not the same. Emotionally, we're not the same. On all planes of existence, we are not the same. Oh yeah, Peter, we totally date. We went to the zoo last week, which was super fun. We went to Richmond Zoo. They have a baby hippo. And yeah, like, I don't know. My whole thing is like, if you sit there and you expect way more than you're willing to give, like you're kind of a shithead. No matter, like my dating advice is set your expectations realistically. What are you willing to give? Because if you're not willing to give everything, you're not gonna get everything. Like my husband and I have literally sacrificed money, time, like our youth. My entire 20s was spent with him. Like we sacrificed like so much to be together, but that's why we get everything from each other. And I didn't mean for this to, I was so excited to just like update y'all on what was going on. But since we're bringing up relationships, like, yeah, with my own personal success, it's like every time that my spouse wasn't really like doing enough for me, like it felt like he wasn't doing enough, I just kept upping what I did for him. And like in the long run, that served me really well, because now he wants to give me the world, because I've been such a good spouse to him. I've been there when he's had family deaths. I've been there and I've helped when he got laid off from his job. So it's not just about, like, from a female perspective, it's not just about like, oh, will he be 100% financially stable? Nobody is. Like, nobody's 100% financially stable. And my husband's a really wealthy dude. And like, that's how we were able to buy a house when we were like, I was like 26, he was like 30, 25, 31. So like, he's fine. Like, but I also helped him when he was down. And it's like, couples aren't willing to do that anymore. Like, men don't want to support women, and women don't want to support men. Well, then what does that leave you with? Two unsupportive parties that don't do anything for each other. You're both screwed. You're both screwed. Like, and the people that are going to do the best. Oh yeah, so I only date my husband. I'm not poly. I tried being poly for a little bit. It's terrible for someone like me. I am way too introverted. Like, it's hard enough for me to date one person. So like, I'm even worse dating multiple people. So I just don't, I don't do that. I don't. My husband can vouch. I'm the worst with anniversaries. Like, I did start, you know what, a few years ago, I did start putting it at least into my phone so that I like understands. But I'm so passionate. Like, I love my job. I do love my job, and I love sex. And like, we've always discussed the whole like swinger aspect. Like, this is fine. What we're doing is what both of us prefer, where it's like, my work is my work, and my like play, it's also my play. But then I leave it at work, and then I come home and have a really normal life. Like, and I think that's what makes me such a good performer, is like, y'all, this is where I go home to, like, this cute little beigey millennial, like, cute aesthetic big cabin in the woods. Like, that's my vibe. Like, I'm a little hippie in the woods doing fine. Like, I don't leave and I'm not like freaking out about clothes I have to buy, or like some ugly Gucci bag, or like some stupid Van Cleef bracelet, or some drug addiction, or some gambling addiction. Like, I don't leave set like desperate for anything. There's nothing desperate about my vibe. And like, I wish more girls in the industry were like that, because I feel like you'd have way better performers. But I'm also a unicorn. It sucks. I'm also a unicorn performer, because like, how fun is it to shoot? It's very fun. Like, especially when you have a good group of like guys, it is so much fun. I've had nothing but great experiences. I have a good time. Like, for me, it's very pleasurable. So that's fun. Well, I love what I do. Like, I love what I do so much, that, yeah, like, the sex part's great. Emotionally, I'm actually a pretty closed off person. Like, with my poor husband, it took him like 6 years to get married. Like, and we were engaged for like 3 years. I kept pushing off the wedding. Yeah, the free use part's fine. I'm fine with free use. I'm fine with free use when people are respectful. Like, that's really it. Like, the problem is like, sometimes with swingers circles, and this is a total diss to swingers community, is it's like they use that as like an excuse to abuse women, and like, I'm not here for that. So again, like, if I'm having fun, then I don't mind doing the work. But once it becomes a like point where I'm not having fun, then that's not work I want to do. Yeah. When men are good to women, we tend to be good to them. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, so in conclusion, I'm running a marathon in November. I got another tour coming up. I'm going to Exoticas and AVNs. Please vote for me for XBIZ. Also vote for me for AVN. That's my little doggy. I think she wants to go out. I'm gonna let her out. You guys have a wonderful night, and wonderful Friday. I'll pop back on here before tour, and yeah, I hope you guys like this live. Please stay hopeful if you are single and in the dating market. It's on their pre-nomination website. I'm gonna put it in the description right after this video. Outfit tour. I'm just wearing a t-shirt. This is a t-shirt and jeans. That's it. All right. You guys have a wonderful night. I might be going live on OnlyFans either tomorrow. I'll probably be going live on OnlyFans tomorrow actually at noon. So if you want to catch me there, that's at Jade Green VIP, and green with an extra E. Don't spell my name wrong. It's not spelled like the color. It's spelled like the color plus an E. All right. Have a good night, guys.